Hi everyone, it's me again. It's been a while, not connecting with anyone. But as the whole chore of creating content is very difficult. But there's no excuse. So I'm back, and today I'm going to talk about stuff that I've been doing in trying to up my content creation chops. So I've somehow convinced my wife that I needed a brand new camera, which I intend to use to shoot a lot of content for the purpose of work and also personal. And I decided to get the Canon EOS M50 Mark II, which, based on reviews that I've seen or read, is one of the better entry level cameras that is suited for both videos and photos. And it's like the camera of choice for a lot of YouTubers. Well, got a good deal on it in on our shops in Mid Valley, so I got that. Then I started thinking to myself, okay, what else? What else do I need in terms of, again, giving me more options on content creation? So I've opted to get a set of wireless microphones from Rode, a Rode Wireless Go 2, which I plan to use with the camera and use it as my go-to mic when I want to shoot video from the camera. So the idea is, with all that gear that you have, it will, and all the investment that you made, it will kind of drive or encourage me to create more content and share more. And I know it's a bit late in the game. I'm already 42. I think this kind of like a hobby for the younger ones. But hey, I guess it's never late, never too late to start, and we'll see what kind of content I can come up with. So far, the use case that I have, because I'm in learning and development, and I'm seeing a lot of trend where people can quickly create short videos, instructional videos, guides and whatnot, and share it. And as part of the drive to democratize learning in the organization, and trying to lead by example, I think we want to kind of encourage people to start sharing and start creating more content. And I guess that's where this investment or all these purchases comes in. But that's what you tell yourself. As you know, it's all excuses. But yeah, let's see. I'm finding it exciting and a bit of enjoy, and some form of enjoyment, exploring what you can do with the gear, and further explore how you can make the content more exciting through post production, editing, and whatnot. And I guess moving forward, this would be some of the skills or the the skills that you need to know, or you need to know to kind of be on par with the rest of the the rest of the world, or rest of the people who are into all this content creation. Because it's good that you have some experience in creating content and some experience in the process for you to have meaningful conversations with people who develop content for a living. But anyway, yeah, so back to the podcast. I think uh, I'll probably explore more on what are the contents that we can share, and maybe start looking at having a bit more structure on the podcast and all that. I think I started to write long entry talking about design thinking and coming up with examples that makes it easier for people to learn. But I recorded it halfway, and then it started to sound a bit uh, preachy. So I'm going to scrap that for a bit, and yeah, maybe look at bringing back that topic once I figure out a better way of communicating that idea. Anyway, so yeah, we're close to October now. September is like Green Day says, it's like wake me up when September ends. It's we're gonna see that coming up again. I'm sure on Twitter and all that. People will surely talk about that song again and again and again. Anyway, but with October, it brings a new set of challenges. Just want to share from a professional perspective. I think uh, from we just managed to kind of launch a product in my line of work. I think we managed to go live with a learning platform, and I think as the product owner or as part of the team that looks at delivering that, I think I've kind of experienced a lot of kind of new experience in terms of dealing with customers and dealing with the technical side of learning in terms of looking at the learning platform. But it has been a very rewarding experience, because I think when I made the decision to try my hand into learning and development, I think this was probably not the first thing that I thought of, but it gave me a first-hand view of what L&D can do in terms of bringing changes to an organization and whatnot. People are always on the lookout for opportunity to learn, and if we make it easy and we make it exciting for them to learn, and we can start seeing that, hey, there's a lot of positives, or there's a lot of changes that we can trigger just when someone starts to learn. So from the learning platform, I think what we did is just to make it easier for people to access learning. And now the the thinking is coming back to the whole, okay, how do I get people to stay engaged and come back to learn more? And then made me realize that what is the key driver is content. And again, content, that's where, oh, let's create more content to get people in. That's where that whole idea came about lah. We want to create exciting content for people to be more excited about learning. I'm segueing a bit. So anyway, from the learning platform perspective, I guess what we're trying to do, and hopefully what we want to achieve, is solving problems at the business, right? Because as an organization, when you have capable people, you would see increase in performance, um, enhanced generation of ideas, and it all starts from that need of wanting to improve yourself, wanting to know more about a topic, and learning is where all that happens. So yeah, from a future kind of perspective, I guess I'm looking forward for the next couple of years where we should start seeing a bit more proliferation of the users coming into the platform, and hopefully as the organization matures, and we will start seeing a bit more democratization of learning, where people learn more from their peers through social learning, through having conversations with their superiors and whatnot, and start to self grow, or to grow or self generate content that can then be used for others in the industry, or even to people outside of the industry. Because I think the amount of learning that corporations do, the content that they generate, and sometimes some of this content are not specific or specific to a technical area. Sometimes it's more general content, soft skills, leadership, or the likes. And all this content, um, if it finds the right home, can trigger a lot of positive things. So I guess, yeah, that's something that maybe I will look forward to in the future. But I digress. I think for today it's just about keeping this blog, no, keeping this podcast alive with stuff. So, like I said, I'll try to be more structured about it. But yeah, I think that's it for now. So be seeing you guys in the next episode whenever that comes. So all right, bye.